Hello everyone. So as we all know that when a ray of light travels obliquely from one transparent medium into another transparent medium, depending on the optical density of both the mediums, the ray of light is going to bend. As we all can see that this ray of light, when it entered into the second transparent medium, this ray of light has shown some bending. But how do we get to know that what is the extent or the amount of refraction or the amount of bending of the ray of light as it goes from one medium to another? This we get to know from a physical quantity, and that physical quantity is called as the refractive index. So what is the difference between refraction and refractive index? Refraction only tells that a ray of light, when it travels from one transparent medium into another transparent medium obliquely, that ray of light will bend. But the extent or amount of refraction, that will be given by the physical quantity refractive index. Now, refractive index, it is of two types. The first type of refractive index, it is called as absolute refractive index, and the second type is the relative refractive index. So what is the basic difference between the two? In case of absolute refractive index, we have again two mediums. This is medium 1 and this is medium 2, but out of the two mediums, one medium is always vacuum. So the speed of light, the ray of light, as you can see, this is the incident ray of light. It is traveling from the vacuum and going into any given medium. This given medium can be any transparent medium like glass, water, anything. So when the ray of light goes obliquely from vacuum into any other given medium, that refractive index is called as absolute refractive index. The absolute refractive index, refractive index has the symbol N, and when it is absolute, it is Nm. This is the refractive index of that medium. It is defined as the ratio of speed of light in vacuum to the speed of light in that particular medium. The speed of light in vacuum is denoted by the symbol C, and the speed of light in that particular medium is denoted by the symbol V. So this is absolute refractive index. Now, if we say that the refractive index of water, that is NW, is equal to 1.33. Now, here we are only saying that refractive index. So, it is understood that it is absolute. So, what is the meaning of this 1.33? It means that the ratio of speed of light in vacuum, the ratio of speed of light in vacuum to the speed of light in water, that ratio is equal to 1.33. Now over here, if the medium is not vacuum, it can be air also, because the speed of light is the highest in vacuum and it is marginally less in air. So instead of vacuum, even if it is air, that will be considered as absolute refractive index. In the same way, we say that the refractive index of crown glass is 1.52. So it means that 1.52, it means the ratio of the speed of light in vacuum or air to the speed of light in that crown glass, it is equal to 1.52. This is the meaning of it. Moving on to the second type of refractive index, let us all consider this diagram first. We all can see we have got two mediums over here. Medium 1 is air and medium 2 is glass. Air is optically rarer medium and glass is optically denser medium. So this is the incident ray of light and it is going from air into glass. So how are we going to represent it in the case of relative refractive index? See, the light is entering into the second medium from the first medium. So it will be refractive index of 2 with respect to 1. The light is entering into the second medium from the first medium. It will be refractive index of 2 with respect to 1. This can also be written as refractive index of medium 2 with respect to 1. If we just look on to the numerator part, we say that it is the refractive index of 2. Second medium, this can be written as the speed of light in vacuum to the speed of light in the second medium. And this, the denominator part, is the refractive index of the first medium. This can also be written as the speed of light in vacuum to the speed of light in 1. When we rearrange it, it becomes something like this. C and C cancel out, and the final measurement that we are getting, it is speed of light in 1 to the speed of light in 2. So what can we write finally? That refractive index of 2 with respect to 1 is the ratio of speed of light in medium 1 with respect to medium 2. Now suppose we make a change and we say that this is second medium and this is first. The ray of light is going from the second medium and it is entering into the first one. Now how are we going to represent this in terms of the refractive index? So if you all remember that where the light has entered with respect to from where the light has come. So we will write it refractive index of 1 with respect to 2. Now it is not 2 with respect to 1, it is 1 with respect to 2. This can also be written as refractive index of 1 with respect to 2, and this will be speed of light in vacuum to speed of light in medium 1. Speed of light in vacuum to speed of light in medium 2, like we all have done it for this case, okay? In the same way we are doing it for this case. Now we rearrange it, the speed of light in vacuum to speed of light in medium 1, speed of light in medium 2 to speed of light in vacuum. Again it will cancel, and what are we finally getting? That refractive index of 1 with respect to 2 is the ratio of speed of light into with respect to the speed of light in medium 1. Now I have highlighted these two equations. Let this be equation 1 and let this be equation 2. If you carefully see, so what do we see? That refractive index of 2 with respect to 1 is nothing but the reciprocal of 1 with respect to 2. So now it gives us one last formula for this, that refractive index of second medium with respect to 1 is the reciprocal of 1 with respect to 2. I am leaving you all with one question over here, that what is the formula, or what is the unit, what should be the unit for refractive index? Find the answer of it. We'll do it tomorrow. Thank you.